Okay, let's just go ahead and get started on the Halloween collection. Rachel, is there one you want to see first? I think I've only shown a couple sneak peeks. I don't think there's even been that many. I'll start with Oogie Boogie Man. There we go. You guys can see it. Here's Mr. Oogie Boogie Man. Oh, dang. You can't see the charm. I love this. From The Nightmare Before Christmas. Has anybody seen that movie? Love it. What's your favorite character? Okay. There is the charm. There we go. Now you can see it. So it's got Mr. Oogie Boogie Man, and then it's got like the dice that you see in his scene, and then there's like the bats, and oh, there's even Fimos in there of, there we go. See him? It's like his silhouette. Anyhow, it's a black jelly, Mr. Oogie Boogie Man, and it's got like a purple like tint to it. So I already filmed this one. I just filmed it, so it's super inflated. But see how it turns like purple? So it's black, but then turns like this purple. It's like a deep, deep purple. It's black with the purple tint kind of thing. Just trying to get it to fit inside the container. Oh, and it's scented wood, sage, and sea salt. So normally I have like food scents, but this one is like my one non-food scent that everybody has been kind of like asking for. So this is a jelly. It's coated, it's not sticky even when it gets like inflated. And I love this one, and I love the scent. It's like a feminine, musky kind of scent. I think a lot of people would really like it. Thank you. Here, I'll show you really quick. Here's Mr. Oh, gotta get my face out of it. Mr. Oogie Boogie Man, and it's a black jelly with like very Halloween. This one looks super inflating. It really is. I love it. Like most of my jellies, they are. But I really, really love these jellies. I like how they don't get tacky. I like how they're thicker and they stay together. They got great bubble pops in the beginning and then super inflating. So you feel like you get a ton of slime. So this is a 12-ounce container, and I filmed with this, and when I filmed it, it wasn't much bigger than this, like just a little bit over the top of the lid. Not much, but it goes up to like 12, 13 ounces. Okay. Then, what's the next one? Oh, Miss Boo. Here's Miss Boo. This is slushy. This is still settling. So you're going to see like the bubbles in it, but by the time that you get it, it'll be completely settled. And it's a slushy, and it comes with a 2-ounce Bingsu. And this one, so Miss Boo was one that I created last year, and I had her for the very last restock of the year. And so I was only able to put it in the restock once, and it's like my favorite slime that I created. I think it's the most beautiful one that I have in the shop, like the entire year. So this is like my absolute favorite. And then I scented this, what is it? Oh, Pop Rocks. It was so good. This one's so good. I love this one. Now, I didn't really change anything besides the scent and the labels, which are new labels. I kind of like reworked them. And then now that obviously I have my Cricut, so I've been doing all new labels for like everything. So I don't know if I'm going to actually refilm that one. I might. I did post it. But this is Pink Checkers. And so this is in the restock tomorrow too. And it's the same texture. So it is part slushy beads. And I love how this separates. I'm totally obsessed with this one because you mix it all together. You got your Bingsu. You got your semi-slushy base, like part slushy base. And then once you mix it all together, the Bingsu beads settle to the bottom and the slushy beads float to the top. So then you get to mix them back up again. This is one of my favorite textures. Every time. I love it. And this one's 3 weeks old now. Yeah, this is 3 weeks old. Thank you for the likes. Yes, please do some likes. I love it. It helps. Thank you very much. But I love this one. So if you, and Pink Checkers will be restocked tomorrow, and it is scented pink lemonade. And it's got like these super fun smiley flower themos that go in it with a... I love this one. I love it. One of these times, I don't know if I do like an ASMR, just slime live. I have a mic. I love that one. Thank you, Haley. Okay, so that's, we got Mr. Oogie Boogie Man. And then we have Miss Boo, which we talked about. What do we have next? Pumpkin Crisp will be back in stock. And so that's the pumpkin with the big pumpkin and the apple pie. Oh, Broom Squad. Where? Here it is. Okay, Broom Squad, I did redo the labels as well, and I don't have those printed right now, but we do have it jarred. And I just don't even know if you're gonna be able to see how pretty this is. I'm gonna see if I can get out of the way. I don't know if you can get the, oh, there we go. Maybe you can see the color shift now. So it has a black shimmer pigment, and it also has a green and purple pigment shimmer shift to it. So there we go. So it's got 3 different pigments that work together with the black, the purple, and it comes with, and I did change the toppings just a tad this year. So you have this, let me get the glitter out of the way so you guys can actually see what you're getting. This cute little kitty cat riding a broom. So Broom Squad, and it's got tons of black glitter, black circle glitter, black rhinestones, black stars and everything. And in the picture, oh, it's also got little bats in there, and then some big black bat glitter. I'm having a hard time trying to find it. So there's like, here's the, I don't know if you guys can actually see the black. No, we can't even see it. Anyhow, there we go. The black bat glitter. So there's a lot of black going in here, but the topping is a white icy. So it's like a cloud that sits on top of this black, almost like coal color. And so you got the white topping, and then you get to put all of the witchy toppings on it. And this one is cinnamon apple peaches. And so this smells so good. Oh, I love all these fall scents. It's my favorite thing about fall is bringing in all these fall scents, and then Halloween slimes are always the best. Okay, Leave Me Alone is coming back. So this is a marbled orange, white, and red, and I got new charms this year. Look how much better this squirrel is. Get my face out of the way. Look how cute, with chunky green leaves, and then this like red, orange, yellow leaf glitter. I did refilm this one because it is a whole new charm. Like the moon against the night sky, super creative. Yes, exactly. It's exactly it. So it's like the clouds and the moon. It's just really pretty. It's like you're creating this skyscape with Broom Squad. Thank you so much, Carly. And I just filmed this one, and it turns into, with this red, orange, and white, like a blood orange color. And this Snow Fizz is like very inflating, super crunchy. Can you guys hear this over the music? The squirrel is adorable, isn't it? It is. And it's scented caramelized pralines. So it's like this caramel, nutty, like warm scent. Obsessed with your Snow Fizz. Thank you. I like the Snow Fizzes. Kind of, my son says that he tickle his hands, so he's really obsessed with the way that this feels. It's like he has very much a sensory experience with this one. It's like, it tickles my hands. He's 3. He thinks it's funny. It is funny. Okay. I also got Au Gourde. This is a silica slime. It's the first one for my shop. If anybody has bought anything from my shop, you know that I'm really into crunchy slimes, and it's kind of like what I've been known for, are like my Snow Fizzes, my semi-floams, my Bingsus, all of those. I've been getting into bead slimes, which have been fantastic. I nailed down that recipe at the beginning of the year, and so I am finally introducing a silica. It's actually darker I just filmed this one, and of course I didn't jar a second one, but what it was an orange all silica sand, and then it had a little green silica on the top for like the pumpkin bits, and then here is the packet that comes with it, and it's got 3 of these little ghosty charms, and it's got black heart glitter, and then the neon colored bats over the top of it. And this one is scented pumpkin cupcake. Can you hear it? You know what I'm gonna do? Next time we do this live in 2 weeks, we're going to do, I'll hook up my microphone. I have like an ASMR microphone that if you ever watch those ASMR artists at the end of the day, at the end of the night. There's no fallout with this one. It's not like a tacky clear. It's super thick, so it's really not like a stretchy play quick with. It's like a slow kneading kind of slime. I've been obsessed with this one. This one I'm going to keep grubbing for. You know, and a lot of times people will say these silica slimes are kind of pokey and not for sensitive hands. I'd say if you have like super sensitive hands, this probably wouldn't be the slime for you, like a semi-foam or a Bingsu bead. If you want to go crunchy, that would be it. Or the Bingsu slushy hybrid. I would do that on the crunchy if you want that crunchy kind of ASMR, super crispy, poppy kind of slime. I don't think this is very rough on the hands. I don't know if it's the very thick clear that I use. It's slightly coated, so it's not tacky. It's not a thick clear slime. So the silica sand beads are not coming through and really poking. I could play with this one probably for a while. But like I said, if you have super sensitive hands, I wouldn't get this one. But I do love it. It's I did say pumpkin cupcake, so I wanted to say it's not like a pumpkin spice kind of scent. It definitely doesn't have like that nutmeg spicy pumpkin scent to it. It's more of like a pumpkin, vanilla, creamy kind of pumpkin scent. Okay, let's see. What's next? Let me put this back into the container. Okay, moving on. I like that one. No, that's going to be my new grab two. Grab two, that's what I said. Okay, so then we have... Let's see. Oh, I do want to, okay. Oh. Hello Mummy Cakes. If you guys are over on my Instagram and you saw the picture for Hello Mummy Cakes, I have a new obsession. Check her out. It's Hello Kitty with a skull bow, and she's all mummified, and she's got these skulls, themos, and hearts and bones. Yes, literally obsessed. Yes. I love this one. So let me show you what this one comes with, because of course I don't have it jarred, but here's the label. And I got slime on it, of course. It comes right off. I just didn't take the time to actually clean it off, which I should have. Anyhow. Okay, so you get the 7-ounce slime that it comes in, and then it's going to come with a red glitter clear. It's going to come with a white clay slime. You'll get this packet with all the add-ins. This one is scented marshmallow cereal bar. So it's kind of a Fruit Loopy scent with like a marshmallow. So I would say like a cross between a blend of Fruit Loops and like a toasted marshmallow. So it comes with these 2 clay pieces. And these are like the little cakes. And they look very real because they're all like crackly and everything. And then what you do, I wish I could show you guys like a picture of what it looks like. You take this clay slime and you pull it apart and then drape it over the clay pieces. And see how that pulls apart almost like spider webby like? It looks just like Mummy's wraps. So you have to go over. I have a picture. And I'm wondering if I could actually show you on here. Oh no, I don't think I can. Oh, how about this? I'll pull it up on my computer. Did anybody else see it over on my Instagram? I just posted it like an hour and a half ago, I think it was. So I'll have to show you as soon as it comes up. Any questions so far? I'm gonna put myself on blast here. Instagram. You saw the Instagram picture? Yes, I absolutely. It's so cute. I never think about this when I go live because like I have so many pictures and videos and stuff like on my phone, and so I want to show you guys. And then I, of course, No! It's a story! Oh my gosh. And you guys don't want to see another picture of me, so let's hear it. Print screen. Here we go. Okay. So that's how it looks when you drape it over. And then I put the red. Instead of putting like the red slime, Oxy Slimes, hi! So instead of taking the red slime and like drizzling it over the top, I actually took the white base out and then drizzled it over the cup and then put the white back in, and it just kind of like mixed up a little bit, and then put the clay pieces on top. So there we go. Okay. So how do you come up with your designs? Whew. That's a good question. I don't know. Sometimes I just love shopping for the charms and the add-ins, and they'll give me inspiration. I'll get inspiration from like food and drinks. Obviously, I feel like that's like a natural go-to. Sometimes I'll search Pinterest, and then sometimes there's just like certain things that happen in life. Like a lot of the garden collection that I did over the summer was just inspired by my backyard and the things that I saw in the backyard, things that we were growing, and that kind of stuff. And like Hello Mummy Cakes was totally inspired by this charm. I was just shopping, saw it, and just had to have it. So then I matched the clay pieces and then did the white slime. I will tell you, trying to figure out this clay piece for Hello Mummy Cakes took me a while because I had the idea in my head that I wanted to like do the mummy wrap, but I was like, okay, how am I going to do that? How is it going to transport? Is it even going to make sense? So I tried like glue over it and letting it dry, kind of like a wax coating. And then I tried like, what else did I try? I tried glue, slime, and wax, which I didn't like any of them. It wasn't giving that idea until I was just messing around with this new soft Korean clay that I get and use. And just when I draped it over and the dimension that it gave looks like mummy wraps and how it like certain like spreads apart, and it just worked. So I was gonna do that to all the pieces and then transport it. So then I put it in a container and let it sit for a few days, like 2 or 3 days. And the color from the clay was absorbed into this white slime. So I was like, well, that's not cool, because then you guys are going to get it and it's not going to look right like it does in the picture. So it's super easy to just drape it over, and I think you're going to have a ton of fun decorating yourself anyhow. And plus, you get way more slime because I literally use like just a pinch to make that picture. But I'm going to give you guys the whole 1 ounce to add into it just because it feels awesome. I will say, since these clay pieces are so big, these ones are mainly made out of Daeso clay with a bit of a blend of this new soft air dry Korean clay that I'm getting. And whatever Daeso did to their recipe last year, it kind of like activates the slime. So it just takes a little bit of time to mix it in, but it turns into, here, let me get it out. Oh, it turns into like this super soft, inflating, it's actually a thick. I filmed this one, and this is how much you get. This is a 12-ounce container. That's 12 ounces to here to this line. So it's like 13 ounces. Then I filled up these two and this one, and I had to like try and deflate it too. So let me get this one out. I'm going to close my computer before slime like falls on the keyboard, because I would. If it can happen, it'll happen to me. I think I told you I did this like it's like a, yes I did. So it's Fruit Loops, and so kind of like a Rice Krispie bar made with Fruit Loops. That's what it smells like. But look at this. So as you can see, once you mix it all together and it gets like inflated and stuff, it's really super soft. But when you first start mixing it together, it will be thick. It'll be a little tough. So just work with it and it'll soften up after, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. So it's kind of fun because you go through like this whole texture change. But it's a ton of slime. That's why these DIYs cost more, and they're actually only like $6 more. But you can see, like, this is $14.99. So on the $15, and then you got another 13 ounces and 2 1 ounces for $5 more. So you get like 3 times as much slime. I love this one. This is super thick butter. It's 2 clay blends. It's yummy, fruity cereal scent. Marshmallow. That looks so soft. It is. Want, need. So cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. So that's the DIY. Do you guys have any questions on like the last restock? Now I've got to sit here and try and fill up these containers again and get them all put away. Because I'd be happy to show you some of the other slimes from the last restock, or if you have any questions about this drop. So, oh, I am going to have Luna's Quest. I don't have that prepared to show you guys like right now, but it is on the website and I have videos posted about it. And so nothing's really changing about that. I think like the add-ins on top will change just a bit. And then, oh, I did redo the label and it looks so much better. So I will post it tomorrow. So by 4 o'clock tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time, all of the pictures will be updated because I did like redo them. Like I said, Leave Me Alone is coming back this year and it has this new cute squirrel charm. That's what I need. I need your guys' help. Okay, so I have a new slime. I'm putting a new Bingsu in the shop. And I have it out because I'm like letting it clear up. I'm going to film it tomorrow. So if you can see, this is like white and it's speckled with, so it's clear Bingsu beads with white and black speckles. And it's kind of got like it's an iridescent kind of look. I'm not going to play with this one because I need it to clear up so I can film it tomorrow. It has spider add-ins. It's got a, here I'll open this up so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. It's got a little baby spider. And then it's got a big mama spider. And then it's got like web phemos and black heart. Is that black heart? No, it's no black hearts in it, excuse me. So it's like big white webs, little black webs, and then some other kind of like sprinkles and stuff like that. So I need a name. That's what I need your help with. This one is scented. What did I scent this one? Oh, it's Gummy Bear. Pretty. Yes, thank you. So it's gummy bears. I felt like I did a lot of like cute spooky kind of stuff, not scary spooky kind of stuff. So I wanted to add in a few of those things. So I got like Mr. Oogie Boogie Man, and because I do a lot of pastels, a lot of clears, that's my jam. That's what I like. So I make what I like. So I got Mr. Oogie Boogie Man. This is kind of like a cute spooky, like oh gourd. But it's also not like a pastel pink purple kind of thing that I'm obviously gravitate to. So then I have this black and white one that I need a name. So I know like I don't want to do something cutesy like Charlotte's Web. I was thinking like arachnophobia, sleep paralysis, since people have like such a fear of spiders. So that's kind of like sleep paralysis. It's kind of like a nightmare that you can't wake up from. I had one of those the other night. Have you guys ever had those? I had one the other night. It's awful. I haven't had one in a really long time, but I really do hate them. Do you guys know what that is? Sleep paralysis. I get them every once in a while. But it has been a while. Thankfully, my husband woke me up. Black Widow, yes. I like Black Widow because that was the one I was thinking about. I did do a Black Widow slime 2 years ago, I think it was. So I could do like Black Widow V2, although it's completely different texture and color because I think it was red. Yeah, it does kind of look like a Black Widow, although she doesn't have the black on her. She's got red eyes. I think this is like super fun. I know like a lot of people gravitate towards like the cloud. Oh, look, I got slime on. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I thought I had slime under my nails. Oh my gosh. Okay. So a lot of people gravitate towards like cloud slimes for their spider ones, but I actually thought like the Binksoo, oh, I just saw the red. Yeah, it's the eyes. I know, it totally looks like Black Widow. I mean, I could still call it Black Widow. It doesn't have to be an actual Black Widow, but I felt like the way that Binksoo spreads apart in that clear pool, and then like the black kind of looks like flies and like little gnats stuck in its web. So I just thought that was really fun and a different take on a spider slime than like the typical cloud. White cloud. Spider egg, since it's a Binksoo. Oh my gosh. Definitely looks like a web. Yes, I think when I film it, it's going to be really cool and it'll look really good. Spider eggs. I love that. I wanted something a little bit on the gross, creepy kind of side. I like spider eggs. Yeah, I like spider eggs. No, I was sitting here trying to think of a name today, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask in my live. Somebody's got to come up with a good name. I could not think of anything fun. So we like spider eggs. Definitely looks like a web. It'll be so cool when I film it and the black pieces sticking out, and when it's like all stretched out, it's going to be like little bugs stuck in it. It's going to be so cool. I get a little too excited about these things. Any questions about other slimes from the last restock? I will have to say, one of my favorites from, yeah, I got all of the ones that I filmed with so I can show you guys textures, answer questions about what it comes with, what it looks like when it's packaged. I have one of the ones that I keep going back towards, just the right amount of excited, yeah. I'm not like screaming at y'all, but I do get excited. Okay. Caramel apple cider. Most underrated slime of last restock. I am obsessed with this texture. It's a milky clear base. Let me show you. Where'd you go? Here we go. Milky clear base. And it looks kind of orangey on the camera right now. So I hate that you can't really see it. It's basically like a clear. And then what I did is I added lotion and coated it so that it's like it's a little bit, it's not a coated clear specifically, so it's got a little bit of tack to it. But then it comes with a 2-ounce butter slime. Yeah, I don't have that right here. And then the Charms, it smells so good. It smells like Starbucks caramel apple cider. There's the Charms. So it's this little cookie sandwich with all these cinnamon rolls and maple leaf like glitter that comes with it. Something about this texture, it's like a sleigh. That was one of my favorites. My kids played with this one too, so I'm sorry if there's weird stuff in it. But I love this one. It's like really thick and it inflates and it's super soft. And so when we're sitting here playing, I just keep grabbing this one. I like to sit here and chat with the kids, and I like this one a lot. It didn't sell as well as I thought it would, but it did do better since it's like a neutral colored slime, and like anything that's brown or neutral colored, it just never sells very well. But oh, this smells so good. And I actually really like the, the 2-ounce butter slime that comes with it. And I'm going to make it into its own. In fact, I already like scented and colored it, and if I can get to this tomorrow, I'm gonna add it to the restock. I haven't even created a label for it. This is called Pumpkin Patch, and it's got like this little piggy charm, and okay, I can't get off track because this one might be in the next restock, not tomorrow's, because I just don't know if I'll have enough time to get to all of it. Okay, so I am missing, can I see Boardwalk Sweets? Summer Snaps. Oh, Summer Snaps, yes. So this is kind of like another summer snap. So I know like the summer's over, but this one's so good. It's a melon blend, and it has pink and white and turquoise foam beads. It's so good. It's a blend of like honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon. And of course I just messed it up. But anyhow, here's the add-ins. And it's got this Hello Kitty, get my face out of there, Hello Kitty camera. And the pics for like all those pictures that you take over the summer. And it's super cute. It's super cute. So all of my labels are slime resistant. Like I just got slime all over the front of that label and it just wiped off. And all you have to do is just rub it off, or you can take the whole slime and just like tap, 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 tap. Sometimes it gets like stuck on there, but then it just rubs off so easily. I switched these over when I started cutting my own, and I'm so much happier with them because before it was like, no, just didn't end very well. Okay, I got this one. I really like it too. Such a unique texture for a sleigh. Yes, it is a sleigh. Thank you so much for getting it. I appreciate it. The white slime had a great consistency. Yes, it's a new butter slime that I made with this new Korean air dry soft clay that I just started ordering. I just started making slimes with it, so I haven't made like a full like 7-ounce slime with it. I like to like slowly introduce new textures, and so I did do a 2-ounce for caramel apple cider, and I loved it, and I kept going back and touching it, so I was like, I have to do a 7-ounce, and so it is coming. I don't know if it'll be in tomorrow. I'll try and get it together so I can put it in tomorrow because I really do like the charm. Yeah, yeah. I can grab it if you guys really want to see it. Just let me know. Because you had so many amazing slimes in there. That's the only... Thank you! And the smell, Summer Snap smells so good. Thank you! I love that one. It's so good. You reach for it all the time? Yes. Tinkerbee. Okay, I'll go get the charm. Here, hang on 1 second. It's just right on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna call this one, whoa. I'm gonna call this one Pumpkin Patch. Look at the little piggy, and he's holding his little jack-o'-lantern. I was thinking about calling like Trick or Treat, but then it's just like, here's the mix that I want to use for it. And it's got like leaves and ghosts and Pumpkin Patch. It just seemed to make so much more sense for it. And then, like with this color, can I do this? I don't have enough hands, y'all. Oops. It's not gonna work. But you get the idea. This color with the pink and the orange and the green. It's so cute. I really, really like this. What did I scent this one? What did I do? Oh, apple butterscotch cake. Apple butterscotch cake. I don't know. It's a butter slime, so like the butterscotch just seemed to make sense to me in my mind. So it's like it's good. You can totally smell the apple. And it smells like a green apple with the butterscotch. Hi, love stopping by Random Live, sending love. Hope you have a great night. Thanks, you too. I appreciate you stopping and saying hi. That's so sweet. I love flipping through lives and finding all sorts of people to talk to. It's so cool. Pumpkin Patch works really well for that. Okay, good. So I'm on. Sometimes when I come up with ideas and I start putting these things together, I'm like, I don't know, is this a little too out there? Does that really make sense? So I'm really excited to start doing these lives with you guys because I love kind of explaining more of the behind the scenes and how I came up with the idea and why I'm like putting things together. Absolutely much love. We need more love in this world. Thank you. That's so sweet. Okay, so if I can put the label together, I will do this one tomorrow. I got a bunch of filming done today, so I don't have too much more to do tomorrow before 4 o'clock. I mean, it's already jarred and up on the shelf, so I feel like it deserves a label and to be added to the restock tomorrow. Okay. I have quite the mess in front of me. What other questions do you have? Anything from the last restock you guys wanted to see? Pumpkin crisp. Pulling this one out. This one's like a semi-butter snow fizz. I haven't touched this one since at least a week, so it's definitely really settled. So you can see like the glossy. And this is like a semi snow fizz, butter fizz, but not super thick. But it's got these little pumpkin pie. There we go. Pumpkin crisp was so good. It was so fun to put together and mix it up. I love slimes that have a bunch of different textures. Like I know most of the DIYs, they have like a thick and glossy base. Then they have like a clear 1 ounce, and then they got like the clay piece. And I feel like it's kind of all somewhat the same texture because it's like the clear is maybe a little tacky, and then the thickness, and like it's always like a delicious butter. Like I love DIYs, they're my absolute favorite. But when I can throw in like a snow fizz or do like a thick and glossy or a clear and then a butter or like a bingsu and a slushy, this is what I like about it, is because you get to try multiple different textures from that shop in just one product. Got a dip, but have a great rest of your night. Thanks, you too. Thank you so much for stopping by. Ooh, fruit bowl is a really good one too. Let me grab that one. Trying not to go too crazy. All right. So here's fruit bowl. I kind of forgot about this one. This one's been in the shop for a couple of months now. So this will be the last time that it's restocked. It's got seed beads and frog spawn beads, and it's slightly coated. Cotton candy slushy had all the different textures and is still one of my favorite. Yes, I really need to do like a new cotton candy slushy. I need to do like a new slushy. I kind of really wanted to do something for Halloween, but it just really wasn't coming together. I don't know if y'all noticed, but like Halloween just does not have colors that mix well together when it comes to slime. I feel like this is about as good and kosher as it's gonna get, the pretty end result. You can't mix like purple with anything. You can't, and black, it muddies it. Purple makes everything brown, red, doesn't go well with a bunch of other colors. And then if you try to do something like red and white, it's Christmas. I got a purple and white one, but that's kind of like, I also got Miss Boo. So you see what I'm saying? It gets a little complicated with the Halloween colors. It's much easier for all the other holidays to do multiple different colors and mixing it into one. Candy corn slushy. That's a good idea. I did a candy corn one a few years ago. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Maybe I could do like a yellow base with orange bingsu beads, and then like maybe even like an orange, white, and yellow icy top. I don't like any of the candy corn charms. I will say they're super basic and very boring. But I could try like, maybe I'll look at all my Halloween charms and see if I can find a different kind of charm. It doesn't have to be an actual candy corn charm, but it could definitely be like a candy corn. Why is that throwing me off? Cotton candy slushy, candy corn slushy. Candy corn slushy, cotton candy. CCS. That's funny. But it works. It works. I like it. I do. I like it. I might actually have to put that one together. I like that idea. Yellow, orange, and then like a white icy on the top. White icy on the top. Yellow base and orange bingsu to layer in between. Might have to try it. All right. Do you guys have any other questions? I went through everything. I live to help. That sounds amazing. You are very helpful. Thank you very much. We got spider eggs and maybe a candy corn slushie. I don't know if I got candy corn scent. I might. I think I do. I live to help or I love to help. It works either way. Any other questions? Because I think I went through everything. I'm looking at the mess I just made. Both. Yeah, both. You live and love to help. I'm here for it, Rachel. I'm here for it. This was so fun. Thank you so much for joining my live and going through the Halloween collection tomorrow. I hope it helps. Which one is my favorite? Of the new ones? I think it's Oh Gourd. And it might just because it's a new crunchy texture. I gravitate towards the crunchy ones. But I really like this one. And like I said, it doesn't hurt my hands. I can see if you're like squeezing the life out of it, maybe it is a little bit pokey. But I don't know. I like this one. This one doesn't hurt my hands at all whatsoever. I love this sound. I'm obsessed with this one. This one's probably my favorite. But I really like Hello Mummy Cakes for the cuteness factor. So if we're going to go by the aesthetic, she's my favorite for sure. You can't argue with a Hello Kitty wrapped up like a mummy. But texture-wise, it's probably the Silica Sand. I like this one. So crunchy, I'm going to have so much trouble deciding more. I know, it's so hard. I'm so excited for this restock. Thank you. I'm so excited to get into Halloween. I might do 3 Halloween restocks, but the third one would be like on the 27th. So the slimes will come after Halloween, but I also kind of feel like people just love Halloween. I have like so many ideas and so many slimes in so little time. So I am excited that I got to my Halloween restock a couple weeks earlier than I did last year. I didn't do my Halloween drop until like the first week of October, I think it was. And so I got like 2 restocks in and it just didn't feel like enough. So I do have this restock that's happening tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, excuse me. My brain just quit on me. And so I got this drop of slimes and I have another set of slimes and I got like a couple more Halloween ones that I want to do. So we'll just see how things go once we get towards the end of October. Feel free to DM me if you guys have any other questions, but I'm so excited for the restock tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining this live. This was a lot of fun. I plan on doing it every restock now. So every Thursday before a restock, I will be live. And then I will also go live packing orders. So the next time I'll be live is Tuesday night. Haley will be here with me. She helps me pack orders. Well, she's here all the time. So, but she will be there. And so it'll be a lot of fun. We'll have music playing. It'll be Tuesday night. We'll probably start at 7. I don't know. How did this time work for everybody? Fantastic. Thank you for all your creativity and hard work. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much for your encouragement that I could do this today. I still didn't get everything done, but I'm here. I got it done. It worked. I think it was a great time. Thanks. It was a great time. I appreciate y'all, and I will be seeing you soon.